like a huge delay between what they can see.
I think there's a delay too. I have
So.
not on yet. Let me see.
You know.
No, because I've been, well, I've been rushing around like crazy.
I know.
No, I don't see.
Bandit's here.
Bandit is here.
He certainly is. I can hear him in the background screaming. So, I don't know if anybody can see us yet.
Maybe not. There we are.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Are we moving?
It's coming. It's a coming.
It's coming.
There we are.
There we are.
Okay, finally. Okay, hi everybody.
We're on. Hello,
We're
Miss
on, Miss
McPhoebe.
McPhoebe. How are
Andy.
you?
Muggy. Yeah. It's hot.
Andy is here. Oh, nice.
About 85.
Hey, Christine, how
Christine,
are you?
don't worry. It's...
I know, right? Technology sucks.
Yeah. Sarah Falcone, you did make a live.
Sarah,
Hello.
how are you?
Hey,
oh
Caroline.
my gosh.
Always a
Caroline's
pleasure.
here. Oh, Scotland's in the house. Nice to see you.
And James. Hello, James.
And James is here. Oh yeah, I gotta ask you something, James. Oh yes. I have a housewarming gift for you, and it's like, homemade. But you hinted that you might want something. Were you being specific or not? That's all I needed to know. I forgot.
Hi, Jay.
I emailed you and I forgot about your email, so whatever, Oh my, who'd I miss? Oh gosh. Jay, hey Jay!
You have one tiny corn.
Ear of corn? That's good. Those little ones are really, really good. We had about a dozen ears. Some of them were small, some of them were just regular size. None were real big this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I was saying, like, next year I think I'm going to grow them for the corn. Like, I just grow them for the stalks, for autumn. But it was good. The corn was good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to get, like, I'm going to switch it up next year.
Corn high as an elephant's eye.
Punky! Hey!
Hey, Punky.
Patrick's here. Hi. No, nothing specific. Okay, good. Then you're just going to have to accept what I made, I guess. So hopefully you'll like it. I don't know. We'll see.
Miss Big Phoebe, I hope things go well for you.
Hmm.
You think you get over the big part, and then there's aftercare and potential for complications.
Elaine, hi. Oh, we have another person from Scotland here. That's so awesome. Thank you for making it. Wait a minute. Punky said happy birthday to Patrick. Patrick, it's your birthday?
Uh-huh.
Happy birthday. Oh, yeah.
33 years sobriety.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
It's like a second birthday for a lot of folks.
Yes, it is.
It really
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And I missed somebody else. Where is it? Oh, no. Amelia, hello.
A lot of people have that feeling if they've been, like, the day shit changed. It's one of those.
Right.
This was the day that things started to change for real.
Yeah. It definitely did for me. It was like, for many years I did kind of like mark that date.
Yeah.
And kind of celebrate it a little bit, but not anymore. But it definitely is cause for celebration for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
May 2nd, 2012 is mine.
Oh, I don't look. Oh.
What?
Well, I'm all hot and sweaty. I didn't realize. I should have changed my shirt.
Well, I told you. I said, "What are you wearing?" You said, "I'm wearing this." I didn't ask any other questions.
Well, we're.
Hey, Elaine.
I'm filming Mondays with Mark, and it's extremely hot out.
It is. It's toasty outside. Yes. Everybody's outside, either cutting their lawn or having a few drinks on their stoop, or having more than a few drinks on their stoop.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
It's a day in the city.
Miss McPhoebe, please let me know how it goes tomorrow. I've been thinking about you this last week. It's seeing you on Facebook and stuff like that, and I'd really be anxious to see what the doctor says. I hope everything's good. I have a feeling it will be.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ortega, back from Minnesota 2 weeks early, COVID 2.0. No Nashville chicken for dinner.
Yeah, it sure is ruining everything, Ortega. I hear ya. Oh, it's muggy and pouring. I'm dying for rain. I wish it would rain here. Remember we were just complaining, bitching, about the rain every day. We haven't had rain in over a week. My rain barrels are almost empty.
Canada's gonna, I think, allow people in. I believe they weren't, and then they were. But the time to get a passport is so
storming.
far out right now, and mine expired
is.
like, when did mine expire? 10 years ago, probably.
I checked into it because we were thinking of the honeymoon, like maybe open up options, you know, and
Yeah.
I met with the guy and he said that it's such a backlog that it's taking about 6 months to get a passport, and even the fast track one where you would go in person, like here we would have to go to Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
In person, they're on a 2-month backlog for the fast track one because of COVID. So I don't know if there's other way around that. That I don't know, but he said it was pretty much, you know.
We'll just swim over international waters.
Okay.
From Maine to wherever.
Okay.
Or the St. Lawrence Seaway.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
We can swim because the 1,000 Islands are 3 hours from here.
I'd make
and it's really
it-
not far to get to some points of interest in Canada from here.
I don't even know. I'd make it about 500 feet probably.
Thank you for
Just being honest.
Yes, it was a finished basement yesterday. Thank you for your nods on
That's awesome.
on
I
my
forgot
twerking.
about that.
I haven't done that in public, in a club,
so
in
funny.
years. Fuck Miley Cyrus. I've been doing that shit since I was 18. Okay?
Ah.
She didn't invent it. She just put herself out there with Robin Dick or Thick Dick or whatever his name was and did it on a show. But what in gay hell? Hey Tom, a little late, it's okay.
Oh, that's so funny. The family knew then they canceled. Yeah, they had to cancel a trip, and I've heard more people are canceling weddings too. Dom, you know that. Well, Dom, he was the one. He was telling me that some other people had canceled their weddings as well. So I don't know. It sucks. It just sucks.
It does, but it'll, you know. At this point, I want to be realistic and just try to project into another lull, rather than wait for everything to be over.
Yeah.
You want to be realistic.
Just a lull,
like if we had scheduled it in spring for August, you know, or if we had scheduled it for July, maybe we would have caught a window where there was a lull and people would. But all the people who went out in July got sick in August. You know what I mean? So that could. I didn't want to.
But they were talking about this biker rally.
The one in South Dakota.
Yeah. They're afraid it's going to be a super spreader, so we'll see how that goes.
Well,
I hope it's not.
Well, it could be. It couldn't be. It depends. Well, I don't know that Sturgis. Yeah. I don't know that it's the kind of crowd that particularly cares. I mean, they might care if they got sick, but they don't care if you do. So they're going.
Oh, that's a great idea. I was thinking
What's
about
that?
Look at a fun project. Miss McPhoebe said.
Put together suggested itinerary for your honeymoon road trip.
Yeah.
Now that sounds fun.
That sounds great. Oh, what a great idea. I love it.
Lull is good, Pinky. I'm just trying to be realistic well,
yeah.
I don't want to call it pessimistic because based on previous information,
I know.
you know, I feel like it feels like high school. The geeky kid who did all the work, and then some dumbass gets all the credit for it or wants half the credit for it, even though they didn't do shit the whole time and lowered my grade, even though I did well and they did dick. I'm not pointing to you.
You're a little bitter here.
No, I'm sick of wearing a mask.
I know.
I got my shots like a good dog. This is not a political COVID thing. This is just exhausted from being inside a lot. And things are probably going to lock back down at my work. So that'll change, like, my plans for the fall and my how my mindset going into the holidays even. So we're okay in Pennsylvania.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? Your first live. Welcome.
Welcome.
I mean, it's an epidemic. It'll be around for a while. That's very true, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, though. Ask anybody under, like, 25. I was like, did you get chicken pox? And they're like, no. I'm like, do you know why?
Yes, this is a cool shit. It's getting bad down in Texas again. I did hear that, too, yeah. Mark, do you do a vegetable garden tutorial when the season comes around? I don't even know how to plant tomatoes and would like to plant cucumbers next year. Yeah, absolutely, Kate. I usually do, yeah.
And there's some old footage even on there
There's
now.
old
videos.
Too. Yeah.
They're always on Mondays with Mark.
Yeah, usually.
So if you find the Mondays with Mark playlist, there's videos in there about all sorts of stuff, but all the gardening material is probably there on the channel.
Oh, Andy, I agree. with Life by Jen and the anti-vax rant and all that. And
it was a very unsolicited soapbox he got on about his opinions about it.
About Western medicine and Eastern medicine and all of this. I'm like, oh man, but you'll drink whatever you... Well, we'll just leave it there.
I don't know. I like Jen. I've always liked Jen.
I do too. I like Jen too. But
I always did. We were like friends, acquaintances. Like we would check back and forth with each other. But she goes through a lot of periods of time where she needs to be away from YouTube, chooses to, whatever, for her own self. So in that way, falling out of touch, she and I would fall out of touch, maybe check in here and there. It fell apart a lot though when Jean came, because I think all of her priorities switched to relationship. All of her priorities switched to relationship, and she didn't invent that. I've met a few people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I've done it, maybe.
Yeah.
Lost all my friends over the guy who was the Dixieland Booze Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
We were all hot and drunk, and then all my friends went away, and then when we invariably broke up, I was like, I don't have anybody. I told them,
Miss McPhoebe, can you save your vacation to next year, or do you have to use it? Yeah, I have to use mine by the end of the year, and then I got 2 more weeks in January. And yours goes by like a fiscal year kind
Mine
of
goes on
thing.
the fiscal year.
Yeah.
Well, no, it just happens to be the anniversary of my work.
Oh,
my work
that's
anniversary is July, so it rolls into the next and next. Given the state of Chantal Paramore room, do you think the sucking sound was a vacuum? I don't know. I don't know.
Kelly.
All of these settings are sad.
Totally figured you guys were in New York City. You're in Jersey. Well, no, we're in Scranton, so we're right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jersey's right next door.
Yeah.
New York City's
Jen, hey.
2 hours or so, maybe.
Mr. McPhoebe, thank you. He says that we are grateful to be part on your wedding journey, no matter how long it takes. Thank you. I was worried about that. I'm like, oh man, we have to postpone it, and it's like,
it was just getting exciting.
I know,
the planning part, because it was getting close enough where we couldn't put shit off. So it was starting to get exciting because he had to do it, and it was.
So that's really.
So now we have more time.
Quite nice.
And we have time to lose the weight for the wedding.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Because I know you won't marry me if I'm this weight, right?
But I love that idea, Miss McPhoebe. So we're gonna do a fun project where we can put together suggested itinerary for your honeymoon road trip. All right, and she wants to know who's all in. So start thinking, you guys.
Now remember, gas is expensive now.
And we can't drive to like Europe.
Yeah.
So, I love the idea of a road trip for a honeymoon. Totally love it. We might even rent an RV, we were thinking. I don't know, we'll see.
There was a shot of Scranton in the news for some reason, because it's pretty, I guess. Depends where you're looking at it from, probably. There's some scenic views, because we're tucked in a valley here. It's not bad. There's really scenic views if you go up and down one side. There's like a state route down one side and then the express on the other. So it's nice. I take it for granted because I grew up here.
Yeah.
Like I had relatives out of state who were like, "Isn't it beautiful?" I'm like, I guess. You take it for granted because I never went on the coal mine tour.
It is. There are a lot of old buildings that are beautiful. But it's still we need a renovation. We do. Like we need a revitalization kind of thing.
From flying over, it looks nice. But
yeah, it does.
And there's some wonderful people here. It's like anywhere though. There's some great people and there's some not great people.
True.
And some areas are wealthy and some have crime and some are racial minority clusters and. It seems more spread out by income here than it does by race, as far as neighborhoods and culture and stuff like that. It seems like if you're poor, you live in one part of town, and if you're wealthy, you live in another, and that's any American city, though.
He's making his weekly visit, his weekly pop in to say hello.
Bandits begrudgingly say hello.
Oh, I know. Yes, I know. He said hello.
He said hello.
All right, let me get your space here.
Amish stuff is cool. It's everywhere. My brother lives in South Central Pennsylvania, and there's Amish folks all over the place. And then you wonder, because when I lived in Philly, they'd be at the Reading Terminal Market. I'm like, how the fuck did they get here? I guess they can take mass transit, but they can't drive themselves, or depending on which sect of Mennonite or Amish they're living in, there's different criteria.
Oh, we went to Reading. Okay, yeah.
We had neighbors that were Amish when we were in rehab. They were very nice. Went to a drive-in drag somewhere in Philly last year, but it was a rundown area. So much of Pennsylvania. Yeah, well. Yeah.
Everybody's saying hello to you. And now he's all tucked down.
Now he's tucked down. He don't want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get the tail.
When he sits next to me, I get the tail, and I have to like decide: do I type around the tail, or do I try to maneuver the tail under the computer so I can type on top? It's hard to get. What do I do? Where's my drink? What the hell's happening? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Caroline, the Smokey Steve and Marc sticker you sent me, is it an iron-on one? No, it's not an iron-on one. I can't remember what I sent you. It was either a magnet or a sticker, and the sticker is a peel-back one. You know, you peel it off and stick it somewhere.
Had to get my beverage.
Oh yeah, James, I did all my fall planting already. You know, like the fall kind of, mums and marigolds, and and we did a Halloween planter basket, which is cool. We did all black and orange plants. They're really, really cool. Coleas, they're like a real fast grower for the fall. But none off the top of my head. I can't think of like all the fall vegetables, of course. The lettuce and what else did I put in? Lettuce, carrots, beets, bok choy, like the fast growing ones, radishes, those. A lot of your root vegetables. Flowers, I don't really know. I usually stick with the same ones. Zinnias, marigolds, and mums. I usually do. And then straw flowers are a little too late now. I planted those about a month ago. But yeah, I know I'm getting excited for autumn. I am.
Fall's coming.
Yes.
I've had my fill of summer. I'm pretty good.
You're good with summer. I am too. After today, when I was outside all day.
Yeah.
It's a hot one. It's gonna be hot all week again.
Life by Carabella. Hello, Mark. Do the neighbors use the garden? No, they don't.
No.
They'd be welcome to use the yard if they don't touch the garden. I guess if they want to put out a few chairs and have a few drinks and some cigarettes or whatever.
Kathy,
sure.
I did not find the beach bone yet. He will make an appearance at Halloween.
Mark, I'm having nightmares. I haven't slept in weeks. I mean, can you find the
I'll
goddamn
find
bone
the
and bury it?
I will find it. I'll find it. Gosh.
Is there a bribe for the judge?
You too, Kelly. It was nice to see you.
We don't need to be bribed. Just do your best with the designing on the work and send it. And we've already got a few for the t-shirt contest.
Oh, you're welcome, Jay. Life by Carabella. Well, hello. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Your fun fact, Miss McPhoebe. That's so cool. Wasn't that a great movie? Jamil, hello. Aloha to you, too.
It was the beating of the old man's heart. It was under the floor.
Buggy, you were so funny. Oh, my gosh. I know, Jay. I'm kind of sad too. I do like the summer, specifically because of the garden, mostly, but I do like the beach and I do like all that. But I am kind of excited for autumn, though. I am. That's my favorite.
And I don't even really like pumpkin spice, but it's still the leaves. It's crunchy. When I was a kid, I used to like going back to school. I hated school by spring. I would feign grave illness to stay home, but I was always excited in the fall. So I have fond memories of it.
Oh, wow. The leaves are starting to change. In August. I read August is actually spooky season in Japan as they believe the spirits are active now. Andy, I didn't know that. That is so cool. I have to ask my friend about that. Oh, that's so cool. I missed the mark on that. I should have said that in the special. I'm going to have to make another special now.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I thought you was going to say no.
You can make another special and find a cameraman. Did I see Life by Jen's COVID? Yeah, that's their prerogative. I mean, they're certainly allowed. I would be more concerned for Jen than him, just based on her, what she shared as her health conditions. It's certainly their right to choose or to choose not to have it. I don't know. That's their call.
That's such a cool name. And Puppy Breath. I love it.
They're in.
Oh, Punky. Oh. See, I have to say, Punky, I love the fall blend of Starbucks. It is pricey, right? It is, but it's one of my favorites. It is.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I only like those fluffy coffee mochaccino double shot drinks.
Yeah.
They're like dessert. So
the
like,
graham one?
The graham.
It was so good.
It was good.
Oh
They tried to do a graham drink. It didn't compete so well. They didn't bring it back the next year, I don't think. But that was good. But I only like them as dessert because they're so sweet and so filling. Like I can't imagine someone who gets up and goes for coffee and they have a double, triple, with a shot of... There's no room for coffee left in the bottom. It's just a bunch of sides with ice. There's no coffee in it.
I know. And then it's $10.
It's $10 and it's 4,000 calories and that's breakfast.
Oh God.
Ain't nothing wrong with loving pumpkin spice.
No, I do.
But just because you love fall doesn't mean you love pumpkin spice.
Well,
I think the two get wrapped together. Yes, basic bitch gets thrown out with that too, Or like, what if they have that photo of, it's like Han Solo season, all the women have like the skinny pants and the boots up to their knee and the vest and the shirt. They look like Han Solo. Come fall.
They do.
At any outdoor festival or any of that, which they're opening up here, actually. Any outdoor activity here is still good. We don't have to do masking or shit, but the outdoor ones are still cool. So. Cappuccino style. That sounds good. We have that Javi stuff that you like microdose, which isn't too bad. We ran out of brewed coffee and we had done a short about it, and it's tasty in a backup. If you like ground coffee, proper.
I can't get this bigger.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it larger.
I don't know what you're doing.
I can't. I can still.
Hey Polly, how are you? This burnt out, so I'm putting it out.
I can get it.
Can't imagine what it tastes like.
Oh, did it go out?
Yeah, it's pumpkin spicy. Is basically. It doesn't taste much like pumpkin. It's all the fall kind of smells and senses and nutmeg and cinnamon and ginger and all the
ginger.
All the stuff you put in a pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like. It's like a liquid pumpkin pie.
But the graham one is just
the graham is
better,
good.
Yeah.
Oh, Dom, thank you for the working out. Yeah, keep it up, working out. I'm all over it. Trust me. I'm just having a fat time of year. I don't know.
Japanese people love to hear scary stories in hot seasons. Okay. That's cool to know. Oh, cool. That's cool. Thanks, Dom. We got a pair. We got a pair.
Dom's a good egg. Strong pairs. Very strong pairs. Strong like bull. It is an issue like super hot in October here.
And Ugg boots. I love it.
Well, when the jet stream stops working so well, we're about 120 miles inland from the coast, and we're about 1,000 feet above sea level, so I'm not sure you can twerk workout. You probably could. It's very good for the abs, for the quads. I almost pulled a hammy, but usually I'd be on the floor.
Nixie, the issue is that it's super hot in October here. Oh man, that sucks.
We start cooling down. We get what they would refer to. My parents would call it.
You're right, Caroline. I have one right here too. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing.
You never wear your readers.
No, I know I don't.
Life by Carabella.
Caroline, it works! I love it! I can't do the
Carabella.
whole video this. I feel so silly.
Hello, Tim. How are you doing?
Oh, wow, it does work really good, though.
The magnifying glass.
I've been learning to make... Look, I can read it. My own ice cream. See, I'm going to have to...
Very necessary.
Life by Carabella, thank you. That's so cool. Next time, I guess you're going. Thank you so much.
Favorite intercom?
I think it's a hippo.
Thank you for your entertaining videos. You're more than welcome.
Is that a hippo?
It is a hippo.
It's a hippo.
It's a hippo. One of my favorite animals. Steve, I sent you a DM on Instagram. I'll double check our Instagram and I will get back with you in not too long of time, okay?
Ms. McPhoebe, I agree totally. I love October. Some hot days, cool nights, usually not much rain. Love it. Like, longer evenings, shorter days. I do. I think I was talking about it in a video. It's like a feeling that goes with it. I just feel better in autumn. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Tia Fane, what's up?
Here, if I twerk, I'll throw my back out. It was, yeah. Yeah, we took some risks.
Michael, what's up?
We took some risks with, twerking. But, no guts, no glory. It was the underwear that was terrible. Take my wise
Did
input.
you answer that?
Which one?
I'm trying not to overstep up.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, the wedding is postponed.
Yeah, we did postpone it. Yeah,
at least 6 months, probably. Okay. And then we'll see what life looks like.
Oh yeah, and this is all you, totally.
Attempt to twerk, throw my back out, and then just back it up to the ambulance. Well, were the EMTs cute? That makes a difference.
It does.
Our MD is a handsome man. He's a very handsome man. I don't mind going to the doctor. Now he's so hard to see. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 8:20 with the PA that works under him.
Ooh, that sounds
8:20, and it's a Zoom. So I gotta get my coffee up. I might ruin your morning ritual. But everything feels like it's 6 months, then checking away. I know, it sucks, but it's affecting everybody. At least everybody's off their kilter, I spent so much of my life feeling like I was the wacky one and everybody else had it together. Now it's been perfectly exploded that there's a whole lot more people right on the edge, more than me. So, Jen, thank you.
Aww.
That's cute.
Where are you finding these? These are so cool. These stickers are so awesome.
Turns out everyone's cooked in different ways.
I agree with that, James.
I always felt like I was just playing grown up, and I look around a room now and I think I'm the oldest person in there, and I'm like,
That's a good point, James. I believe the only reason we like summer is because we are conditioned to, because of school and summer vacation. It's too hot, too bugs, sweat, just no. I never thought about that before. I always looked forward to summer because of school. We grew up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And we always go on vacation in the summer. We'd always...
I didn't start going on vacations until I was older.
Hey, Faye.
Like 18. Like when I was a kid, my parents would both take off work, but it was like staycations. We'd do stuff around the house, things like that. So...
Yeah.
Depends.
Oh, TFA. Did you see that?
Years ago, I had to have a colonoscopy. Imagine how mortified I was. Turned a doctor. Total dreamboat.
Right? I just had one done last month, and my doctor was so just smoking, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is just awful.
Hey, he chose to be there.
Well, he did.
Okay, you had to be there for your health.
Right.
He chose.
You're right.
Steve, I spotted a bruise on that video. YouTube would not let me post the comment. I don't know. I get all the creator updates from YouTube, and they very often change small policies and procedures. A couple times a week, I'll get an email from YouTube that they've changed something here and there. You can talk more loosely about drug content. You can talk about crisis topics. Like mentioning COVID in a video, this would have been demonetized already about a year ago. COVID was not something you could bring up and talk about. But then they finally realized it affects everyone, and people might want to talk about it. So it was allowed to be used. But it was for all sensitive topics. They were like that. The black undies.
Yeah, the black undies, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that she was showing off her black undies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but thank you, Punky Bright. Is it a cape?
Oh, look at that. That is so... Up.
Make sure you can see it.
Ah, that's awesome. I love it.
For my heroes. Thank you, Punky.
That's so cool.
It's very humbling to be called a hero. We should all choose our heroes carefully. Advertiser friendly? That's what they kind of... I mean, when you have a sponsored ad, too, like if someone sends you stuff, you have to have paid sponsorship in the top of it. And then there's another thing that runs under it. They'll run some ads, but not others. Cool. They don't want to run ads that are a competitor of the product that you have in the paid promotion. So they rethink the ads they're going to put out for you. It's a lot of sticky shit. So...
Penny, did you read, or Jenny, did you read Jenny?
Yeah.
Hi, I celebrated my birthday today, and it's also 3 years sober, and I ain't looking back. Congratulations, Jenny, that's so awesome. Oh my gosh, and happy birthday, too.
Happy birthday.
It's so nice that you're here. It's so cool. Oh, thanks, Andy. Did you like the review? It was good. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a little silly, a little fun. It's good stuff. Do you guys have UDF around there? UDF?
UDF, like our take attached to the shakes. What's UDF?
I don't know what UDF is.
I don't know what UDF is.
So, I don't know. But probably not. We don't have
Probably
much.
not. Is it a restaurant?
It's usually an answer that
Is
means
it a
no. We don't have much around here.
UDF. I can't even think of what it would be. I don't know.
I don't know. But like we said, the problem is answering now. A year ago, my cat got sick and died, and I'm feeling dead. Oh, I'm sorry, Tim.
I'm sorry about that. I totally relate. Totally. Gosh, you think about it before even.
Oh my God, when I hit like a depressive part of the cycle and I'm like weepy a lot, I'll look at I can't look at him for more than 2 minutes and think, how am I going to get by when he dies?
Yeah.
And I start feeling it like, bye, Punky, thanks for coming.
Oh, Punky, bye, thank you.
Sort of a gas station convenience store. No, we don't have United Dairy Farmers.
Oh, no, we
around
don't.
Here.
Oh, interesting.
But I get so torn up, I'm like, oh my God, what if something happens to him? How am I going to cope?
Hey, Blue Jay, nice to see you too.
And he looks at me like, what? So...
Jay, we got a
Jay.
black kitty.
Black kitty. Thank you, Jay.
That's awesome. Thank you.
It's a sweetie.
I want to find these stickers, damn it.
All ready for spooky season.
Oh, yeah.
Black cats, pumpkins.
Oh, yes. I know.
Candles.
After last week's Mondays with Mark, I'm like, oh, I'm ready. Well, I did put the Halloween stuff away, but it's like very easily accessible. Well, you got to start planning.
Yeah, I guess.
You do.
We already did the Halloween
Remember, it's a
video.
lifestyle. It's not a holiday.
Yes, I understand. Yes, we do have a Sheets around here. They just put one in about half a mile away. And then we had
Yeah,
another one
Sheets, yep.
about in another city, Dixon City, which isn't too far. And that one's been there 10 years maybe?
Yeah.
I've only gone because
there
they
a
have
long
free
time.
air. That's the
Yeah,
only
right,
reason I
yeah.
would go.
It's just there where we're at, it's a little inconvenient to go to. But I do like Sheets, yeah. Their MTOs and all that, it's really good. And they have a real active rewards program that I like too, you know.
When I lived in Southeast PA, it was Wawa. All Wawa, that's all I liked. So, Sheets is like a convenience store, Caroline. We go in to get, sandwiches, cigarettes, soda, last minute things. Everything's like 3 times the price, but you can get some fresh food to go and things like that.
Wow, Nixie, see, I didn't realize it was a full-blown lockdown going on. I knew that it was rough there, but I didn't realize you were on lockdown. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know.
We're doing all right. We're not on lockdown. We have restrictions put into place, but not a full lockdown, you know.
Philip Lambull. What about Life by Jen? Thank you for the super chat.
Philip, thank you.
We
How
mentioned a little bit
nice.
earlier, a lot of people are talking about Life by Jen and the video of her and, Jean, because they volunteered their position on vaccines and stuff like that. And I had said before, it's everybody's choice to do it. I would be concerned for Jen's health probably more than Jean's because her health is probably compromised more than his.
Yeah.
And she doesn't leave the house, but he does. So if he's taking precautions as much as he can going to work and then coming home and seeing her, I mean, if they're following other safety protocols,
I mean, what else are they going to do?
what else are you going to do? It wouldn't be the choice I'd make for them, but it's not mine to make.
Oh, yeah, Jay, I'm sure we're going to do another costume montage.
You know what's going to happen.
I can talk him into it.
You know what's going to happen at some point.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Cats are good, Blue Jay. They're very good.
Shining
Bandits
is my
just got
favorite,
down.
Caroline. Shining is my favorite Halloween movie. Many obese people died of COVID. She should be careful. Well, what I want for her to do, and I think is helpful, and what she's choosing to do, and they're choosing to do, don't line up.
Wow, that's so interesting, Nixie. Wow, I'm sorry you're going through that.
We'll see in a year, and we'll see how things look. And we'll see, I don't know. But Jen's in such a fragile condition. physically that if she got like the flu, it would be very concerning. If she got a cold, it could be very concerning.
Yeah, anything really at this point.
I mean,
she has recently put on a lot of weight too, and it you know, that just all adds to it. I don't know. I kind of worry for her too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she's a bad person. I do like Jen. It's just...
No, I do like Jen. On this one single thing,
now.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
On this one single thing. And people can thinking people can disagree and have, back and forth. That doesn't mean I don't like watching her food videos. That doesn't mean I don't like her taking the piss out of Gene, because it's Gene. I still like all those other stuff about the videos.
Holla,
just,
hello.
that one bit of information. I don't think any less of them, but it's not like I said, it's not the choice I'd make if it was me.
And Nixie, it is very interesting seeing how different countries and even different states
within the U.S. there are 50 different plans.
I know,
because initially we didn't have like a federal response. We just had every state was doing it differently. So it was like, well, lockdown here, but you can drive to New Jersey and the rules are this here. We didn't have. It was like 50 countries stuck to each other, well, 48 stuck-ish, trying to make it all work, and there wasn't any plan at the beginning. It was just going to go away, 2 weeks, 15 people, it was going to be gone. And then, now this.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Oh, wow, you knew 3 people. See, I only knew one person, and it was actually a person at work. So, but it feels like it just gets closer and closer, so it's worrisome. I mean, who would have thought this would happen? Well, you don't think that it would happen. I mean,
it's like I like disaster movies, and watching people pull together in the most unlikely of times and the most unlikely of people, but this is real. It's not as heart-pumping and glamorized as it looks. Coworker lost her grandmother.
Right.
A lot of families coping with have to say goodbye. I imagine there might even be grandparents who are now parents because their children died, and now they're raising the kids.
I know, right, Jane? I remember that. They said that, it's going to pass this quickly, and then here it is 2 years later. Wow.
It was 2 weeks, and then it was, I remember April 30th, they shut everything down.
Yeah.
And it wasn't political at first. They passed that first stimulus package like that, and it was all Republican, all Democrat, because a bigger need was seen.
In Sweden, we have not had lockdown, and we can choose if we want to wear a mask. Oh, cool.
Yeah, Sweden had kind of outlying standards and they always look to it. And the U.S. is always looking at, well, what did other countries kind of do every country did other stuff that we didn't do.
Yeah.
But there's some who took really restricted levels, like I know the UK was, and then some none. So I'm still working remotely too, Carabella. 1 day a week I might go into the office for a full day, maybe. And I think very soon it's going to be none. I'm still going in.
So, well, I mean, I did through the whole pandemic, but we're back. We backtracked a little bit where everyone has to wear masks, people coming in, all the staff, all of our plexiglass is back up again.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back to seeing not everybody every time. Some of them are telehealth and some of them are video health.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back to doing that. I don't know. We'll see what happens this week. We might go on to that limited occupancy thing again.
Yeah, we'll see. Our county just moved from not a big deal to substantial as far as cases went.
Yeah.
We were low for a while because our county is the big county. Surrounding us are these rural podunk things.
Yeah.
And then you move a little further and the adjacent county has like 2 big cities next to each other. Mostly it's a bunch of country, and then it's a couple cities that everyone in the country says, all the people that live in those cities, it's their fault for everything. Read between the lines of what I'm talking about. They think, okay? So it's a much larger county, but they have higher cases, too.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're canceling your trip, man. But, Miss Vicky, it's probably a good idea. You're right. You don't want to be hobbling around and maybe make your knee worse too. That's true. And plus with COVID, no, I'm sorry, but
people seem to go a couple ways during COVID. They either put on a ton of weight, or they started a new life-changing plan, or they taught themselves piano, or I don't know. I think my butt is taking the shape of my chair at this point because I've just really enjoyed being home. I don't enjoy people dying. I don't enjoy people being sick or families being torn apart or people losing their jobs, big, small, or whatever. But something about staying home and working calms me. It lets me do my job a little easier.
Damn, a family dog in our area died of COVID. First recorded pet death in my province. Fascinating.
That is. I've only heard bits and pieces about
white
tigers at the zoo getting it or something.
We haven't heard much about that. Wow. Aw. I'm looking for a new job. James, good luck with that. I'm sorry. I know. I imagine imagine that's a struggle because everything's shutting down again and.
Well, there's all those signs all over the places. Nobody wants to. Why don't you want to work, James? Nobody wants to work.
I know. Like they say that.
You don't want to work for $2 an hour plus tips?
Yeah.
You're so lazy. I couldn't even afford to sleep in our car if that's how much I made. So.
0 new cases for 7 weeks. That's awesome.
We've had more. Florida's had more than any of us. Yes, exactly, Blue Jay. It calms me. I get up at the same time. I'm ready to work at 9 like I would be at work. And I'm unavailable after 4:30 because that's when my day ends. But between that time, I'm at their beck and call. I can do whatever they want. Answer phones. You want me to run outpatient to somewhere to go to a place? Fine, I'll mask up and go wash my hands and go do all my shit.
Oh, damn, that's interesting. PCR tests are meaningless. Okay. Dementor. Oh, wow. For SARS, but not okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. That's fascinating.
I haven't had a test this whole time. It hasn't come up. I know. Oh my god.
I would have been nuts. If I had to stay home every day during this, I would have gone nuts.
What if you were home but I was out? Could you stay home alone? It would be a lot for us to be together for a year and a half in the house.
Like in the house with the doors closed?
With anybody.
With anybody.
It would be hard to do. If there's anybody I could do it with, it would be you.
It would be you, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
And I don't think I'd want to attempt it with anybody
And then, of course, we have, like, the yard. Like, we have an apartment, but we also have an outside. We have the yard to work in and stuff, but I know people who were in a very small studio apartment inside the entire pandemic and working from home, everything. That would be rough.
Yeah. But I mean, it's great. I just throw on my sweats and I throw on a button-down shirt over whatever I'm wearing if I have a Zoom, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's very true, too. Being able to do mental health appointments by phone and video was a godsend. Yeah, it helped a lot of our patients, too, being able to do the video thing, especially the ones that were immunocompromised or just fearful of going out, you know. Mm-hmm. I do really like the whole telehealth thing. I think it's good.
I think it's here to stay. I think we're going to have to deal with insurance companies that aren't going to want to reimburse for telehealth anymore because it's too easy. Maybe. I think there were some changes that were done during COVID. Like, my appointment tomorrow morning is telehealth. I have one at 8:20. I have to wake up, throw some coffee down my throat, put on a button-down shirt, and Zoom.
Jinjin, you've been learning to knit. That's one thing I never learned, and I'm always fascinated by it. I think it's so cool. I've always wanted a knitted pair of shorts. I've always wanted one.
Knitted shorts?
Yeah, I even told your mom about it.
Yeah, she didn't make them, did she?
No, she didn't.
No, she agreed with me. It sounds weird.
I think it would be cool.
Oh yeah, we should have got a snapshot for the car. We have Progressive, and you can put that little thing in.
Oh,
and if you don't drive much, it takes down your car insurance. They cut it down anyway. We bought a newer car in your name, and the insurance was half as much as mine was. Last time I got the last car in my name, this one is in his.
Yeah, Adria, I just don't want to say her name wrong. Yeah, she is disabled by her mental health issues, and a big part of it is going out. Absolutely, like social anxiety, and you know that can be so what am I trying to say? Like hard, you know, disabling, and so this opens that door a lot. We have a few folks that are like that as well, and gosh, it's helped so much.
And so, but I've also, for compliance, for locally, I think it's local, I sat in a meeting, compliance, which is a word I hate, but they use, with patients showing up for appointments is up by like 30%. The problem, though, is that there's not a lot of people who have access to the technology they would need. You know, in a group home setting, 40 people might have to share one staff computer to do their doctor's appointments. You know, or our older residents who need services don't have smartphones.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And they can't use it. So elderly people get left out a lot from that. Our folks with intellectual disabilities sometimes need a lot of support using it because they may have never used the technology, or they may need a lot of assistance learning how to use it, get frustrated, and not bother. So I am now super aware of personal space. I still stand 6 feet behind anybody in line, and I appreciate it if the person behind me does it too.
Argophobia. Oh, I think that's the name of it, right?
Agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, Caroline. Okay.
I don't mind the telehealth for mental health at all. For physical health, I'm a little sketchy. I see how I'll feel tomorrow, but...
Oh, I think that was a mistake. Okay.
I finally get to see one of y'all live. So good, you're here.
Oh, that was
Hello,
a mistake?
E.G.
Okay. That was a mistake. Okay.
Great to see you. I'm a little nervous about going to my university reunion.
Yeah.
Reunions can, you know.
On many different ways. COVID and, like, just going to the reunion. I went so stressful going to my 20-year reunion.
I skipped my 10.
Oh!
I didn't go to my 10 at all. I only graduated high school with 28 people. It was a very small school. My COVID pet peeve is people touching things in the stores and then putting them
back.
The best I can do in produce, because I don't bring gloves everywhere, because, I mean, that's just... I have my hands washed. I'll put a bag on my hand while I'm checking the peaches.
Hey, calendar page.
Because you have to hold a peach to check it as far as I'm concerned. So just, you know, doing that. I can eyeball an apple and tell if it's okay pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's an adjustment to do it. A lot of people are more comfortable even by text. I have kids I work with who we will text.
Oh, I missed you, E.G. How are you?
It's not a billable service, but it does help a lot because they're more comfortable texting than talking. Whether that's right or wrong, it is what it is. So I text with them a lot just to stay in touch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Kids.
And it's so funny. I mean, I've gotten comfortable in this lifestyle, too. Like the thought of everything being lifted and getting back to like whatever pre-COVID life, you know, I was like, my gosh, I kind of like it the way it is. Like, it started to give me a little bit of anxiety having to do like social things again, and like, I don't know. I think a lot of people feel the same way. I was thinking I might have to take a look at that, right? But I guess it's not an issue right now.
Oh, you ordered the headphones.
Okay,
oh, cool. You know, Elizabeth, they're good.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, there's a good price, isn't it? And we couldn't really show. But
how do you show how it sounds?
They really did sound good.
Yeah.
I was very happy with them, and they're very inexpensive. I'm getting them for my coworkers at work actually because I can afford to get 10 of them. You know. So I did like them.
They were good. I wear earbuds every day, sometimes twice a day.
Sade, you're here. Hello.
Hello, Sade. Because I listen when I have to walk anywhere in our neighborhood. I put my earbuds in. It's like the universal "don't fucking talk to me" kind of thing, and I don't want to stop and talk to anyone in my neighborhood usually. Handful of neighbors, that's it. So I wear them every day, and then if I go for a walk for like 30-40 minutes, I wear them too. And you lose the earpieces, and they rip, and they wear and tear. So these are good for me.
Oh yeah, grab bag gifts. Oh, that's a great idea for a grab bag.
I've listened to a lot of audiobooks.
Yeah.
Would you recommend?
I do. I listened to one of my books last night on it. It was very nice. I'm so used to we have these little ones that you stick in your ear, and some of them are like real cheap, like from the dollar store or CVS, and then we have a good pair of them too, but I like these much better. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it covers the whole ear. I'm not sure. But yeah, it sounded so good. Well, I think that is. It just blocks out the outside.
Yeah, just
you know,
the outside
that's why
noise.
it feels a little better maybe. I'm going to have to address the train and going back to work anxiety after all of this. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I have to take a look at it. But like Jay said, like, you know, I don't know, doing stuff outside with new people really helped his mental health this summer. Yeah. So it goes both ways. For me, I got anxiety thinking about going back to that. And like, you know, like with groups of people, social obligations, responsibilities with other people. Like it really, like you said, like taking a train or a bus, like those type of things. I'm like, I don't know. Like the thought of eating in a restaurant with other people around me, it gives me anxiety now, and it never did before. Like, we'll see what happens.
But other things, you discovered Uber Eats. That's not a bad thing. That came up. Hey, Pumpkin.
Oh, Kathy L, the Bluetooth thing. I was confused by that first. I was surprised. It's pretty much plug and play. You just, well, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You have to click Bluetooth and it just automatically connects. And that's what I did.
Don't dare feel bad about yourself if you have a hard time finding how to charge it. Because it took two of us 15 minutes to find the port to put the USB in.
I know. Well, I'm blind as a bat.
Yeah.
So that's my excuse. I don't know what your excuse is.
Do you know I shaved my head a couple days ago, right? Let me tell you this little story. Shaved my head. I couldn't stand it. So there's really nothing there at the moment. I do it myself because, well, I pay someone when you can do it for free. And did it all off. It was fine. So I go to work the next day, and I was out on the office. I was out of the office. I was on the road. And I go to a drop-in center, and the guy who runs it, good guy, he's a vet, did hair in the Army of all things, looks at me and he's like, yo man, you got a big stripe up the back of your head. I had missed a spot.
Oh, it was like a stripe too.
It was, you know, because I did it myself and Mark didn't bring it up.
I didn't see it.
I usually wear a hat, but so I mean, I'll forgive you on that.
The back of your head.
Neither do I. That's the
point. We did Uber Eats on Friday. We did Friday, and then we ordered pizza last night. We'll just admit it.
Yeah, we got Domino's. But I ordered healthy. I got their vegetable sandwich with no cheese on it, which was okay. They put like the pizza toppings. It was like olives and hot peppers and tomatoes and stuff like that. It's a decoration. Yeah, I'm being initiated into a really stupid frat.
I like that quote, James. I do like that. In our rush to go back to normal, let's all take time to figure out what parts of normal are worth rushing back for. Wow, I like that quote a lot.
I like the first year we were home. Oh my God, I can't say it like the first year. I liked it. It made me really kind of reprioritize what's important, what's not important. You know, I love my job. I love the people I work with. But if I were to die, they'd post my job placement before they'd post my obit in the paper. You know, we're all replaceable when it comes to professions sometimes. So,
Say Grace says hello. I just try to sneak in between you talk. You know?
So I try to, like, you know, do my work as best I can, but keep it in perspective that it's my job, it's not my life. That's not my approach to work. Some people, their career is their life, it's their vocation, it's everything, and that's great. But to me, work is
that's so funny.
Work. I'm passionate about it, but it's not.
Yes, Adriel, we did see that. Congratulations, 13-year soberversary. We have a few soberversaries today. This is so awesome.
We have 3 or 4.
I freaking love it. That's so. Oh my God! I watched an old video yesterday, and Mark was in a ponytail. I was in shock. I did.
Mark had the ponytail.
I did a long one. Yeah.
It was down to your hair was down to about here. His hair was about this long, and then I cut it off. We donated it, but I was the one who got to make the cuts. And we didn't even shave your head after that.
Nope.
We just trimmed it up, and then you went and got a proper haircut at some point. But it was long enough. It was long enough to donate. It was probably that long.
Ooh, that sounds so good. Oh yeah, Punky's not here. T-minus 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Smash that like button, everybody. I don't even know how to check the likes.
I can see them from here.
Oh yeah, I can see them from here.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta find the chat again. I'm so bad with this stuff. Okay,
yeah, you're not so hot with some of that stuff.
Ah, there we go.
Well, we're lucky, knock wood. I shouldn't say anything. That our data held out the whole time. This time, heading off to work for now. Thanks, Nixie.
Thanks
for
Nixie.
coming.
Yes. Oh yeah, it was so traumatic, Mary, that video. It was like, oh my gosh.
The cutting your hair?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, but that was time to go. I was ready for it to go by then.
Mm-hmm.
It had been over a year.
It was like a year and a half before we cut it.
Yeah.
I think the summer growing it was the worst. Because you were still in the kitchen where it's 110 degrees and you had your long hair pulled up in a hat. I think I would have died. It just seemed too... Hey, Scar, how are you?
It was hot.
Hey, Tinga.
Tinga, what's up? Ooh, BLTs. Oh, that's the best. Tomatoes from the garden? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Miss McPhoebe. I did that on purpose. Well, I tried to. We kept the sides cut, and then I would put it back so you couldn't see it.
Yeah. I hated it for a long time.
And down, it was like, oh.
I used to brush your hair sometimes. Then we started dating, and I stopped. I already got them by then.
My favorite type of house plant, I don't know. I kind of like them all, but I'm into my my vine. I think, what do they call it? A potho. I never could pronounce it correctly. Just like a philodendron type of a thing. I love him so much. He was just a seedling, like a tiny little thing, and now he's hanging in front of the window, and he's like real big. But I like all house plants. My favorite would be Fernando.
Yeah, Fernando gets moved. He's huge, and he gets lifted inside and outside at least a couple times a year.
Yeah, he's a parlor palm. Again, he started tiny little like this, and I mean, he's huge now, but I think palms are like one of the nicest things to have in a house, and they're pretty easy to take care of, too.
I've been propagating the purple variation of the Wandering Jew. I'm beginning to extend. Oh, very nice. I'm pooping right now. What the hell? There's 3 minutes left. You roll in.
Hey, Poopin', what's up? I forgot where you donated your hair. We did Locks of Love. Wasn't it?
No, it was a smaller organization.
Oh no, it was a smaller organization?
It wasn't Locks of Love, it was another one that's not as popular.
Oh my gosh, I have to look back and see. I don't remember
It was a donation, but I think we looked at Locks of Love and sent it somewhere else instead.
Like, we asked for opinions and people sent in a bunch of them. I remember that, and then we checked them out. I thought it was Locks of Love. I'll have to look back. I'll let you know.
I remember it ended up in a bag and in an envelope, and that was it. It was just mailed. It was it. Think about cutting my hair, but it's almost down to my butt. Whatever you do, don't cut your own bangs. Nobody does it right.
Yeah, isn't it? It's looking. I gotta poof it up. It's starting to look gray, and it's growing out. So I was trying to let it grow out, but I think I might just do it again. I like being blonde.
Mm-hmm.
I do. We'll go with silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
Silver.
As opposed to gray.
Yeah.
I think we'll do
Silver's
that.
a thing.
It's a thing. I tried to
Zachary Michael dyed his hair that silver purple.
Which I like that color, but I just couldn't do it. I'm gonna have to get it professionally done. Because
I don't particularly like it on him, but it's well done. I mean, his hair looks really good. Yeah, no bangs, don't. That's like trying to shave like a chin strap on a man. Do you know how hard it is? I never wear one because you even it out and you even it out, and then you're higher and higher, and the next thing I know, I've taken off my eyebrows, just trying to get it straight. It's too much.
Say Grace says you're wandering Jew. I have a huge wandering Jew in my office at work. It is so big. It's all the way down to the floor. It looks so nice.
James.
And Life by Carabella, the fiddle fig, those are so cool looking, and you could eat those as well.
I think we are at the hour.
We are. Well, we're after the hour. I didn't realize that.
Quick.
Thank you for reminding us.
Good chats always go fast. Good chats always go fast.
Yeah, they do. They do.
All right, folks.
All right.
Well, we're at that time. We are still in the middle of doing some more work.
Yeah.
So, back to that.
Back to that.
Back to that. Excuse me. Must be smoke or something. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for
yes, a purple rinse. Definitely, Miss McPhoebe. Definitely. Try that.
Make sure to hit the thumbs up on your way out.
Yes, hit the thumbs up, please.
Make it a part of your regular routine. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell also so you get alerts when we have new videos and when we go live. You can follow us on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc. Bella, I'm going to check for your message. I have to see that. I'll check our Instagram.
Yeah.
Our email address and our contact info, P.O. Box, all that's listed below as well. Thank you again, and Mark will catch up with you tomorrow.
Oh, yes, Mondays
with Mark.
It's tomorrow. We're going to do something really cool tomorrow and unique. So I will see you tomorrow.
It's nothing I ever heard of. And I've seen a little bit.
It's fun, too. So
it's cool.
Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next week, okay? Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.